Hello YouTube, this is JMP and here's another After Effects tutorial on syncing with Twixtor. So, to get started, this is the file I've used on the last tutorial. I'm going to keep going using this so it's sort of progressive. So, actually I'm just going to delete all this, close project, don't save, file, open, there's I'm going to click for tuts. So now we've got the light rays on the last tutorial, the colour correction and all that. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go on to put these two clips into another composition so they merge together. So I'm just going to there we go. It's quite hard because I'm holding the Guitar Hero mic in my hand, so I've only got one hand free. That sounds kind of wrong. So edit copy, yeah. And go to new composition. Okay. Edit, paste. Composition settings. Oh, come on. Sorry, this is embarrassing. I'm going to be honest. Alright. Composition settings. And change this to 1. So this is 1 minute, 11 seconds. And the clips, yeah. All that. So that's composition 1 here. And I'll just go back onto the thing, delete that, and I'm just going to drag it on. So now it's merged together, so you don't have to apply the effects with both things. So if I'm going too fast, I'm trying to get used to tutorials. So I'm pretty newbie myself at commentaries and whatnot. But anyway, you go to File, Import, and get your DSR file. That's the first thing you want to do. And you also want to obviously get a song. Any song will do. I've got a few songs on my hard drive. Yeah. Songs. Any old song will do. I'm going to have Macklemore. And if you look at this song, it's quite upbeat.
Hey Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping?
What? Don't do it. That guy a little cold.
So you might have heard it before. I think it was on Phasey or Cam's 41, something like that. But anyway, if you go back onto the composition and put on your song and press LL, and this will give us a waveform of the song, and the louder parts of the song will be longer, the quieter will be smaller, tiny. Alright, so now we've got our clip. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go onto the composition 1, go to Effect, Revision Plugins, and Twixtor. And I've got the effect controls over here. You can change your frame rate to 59.94. That's the standard frame rate for consoles. If you don't, I recommend make sure if you record with a PVR, make sure you always have it as 59.94 frames per second. And you're going to keyframe it here. So it starts with 100, and I'm just going to drag it along to the first bit. Actually, no. Scrap that, sorry. I'm just going to drag the clip on a bit because I don't want to see all the running. Alright, so now if we go back and undo the keyframe, do it again. And I'm just going to go on to the beat. Try and make it fairly exact. But this is just a tutorial, so I'm going to be pretty crappy with it. So I'm just going to find the beat of the song. There we go. So now we got that. I think that's pretty much where he shoots. I'm going to change it to 102. But I don't think that'll do much difference. So he shoots there. And so that is synced already. What you want to do now is get your DSR file and you're going to upload it or pull it onto this little composition. What I like to do is I'm going to go to right click time and go to time stretch, and for trick shot edits I'll change it to 150, but for now I'm changing it to 75 because it's the song's quite pumpy itself, so I don't want long DSR files. They're music. And I'm going to go to audio, bass and treble. And I'm going to change the bass to, let's say, 66, and the treble to -77. So that's all done. So now we've got a DSR file, and you're going to play it from the RAM preview. So that's quite good. Go back onto your composition that you're doing the edit, drag on the DSR file, and hit the right bracket. And this will have the shot onto that exact bit. I'm just going to render this out for you so you can have a quick look. It might be a bit dodgy because my computer's pretty damn slow. So I'm just going to run preview. This might take a long time, so I'm just going to talk random bullshit. So if you've got any other tutorial suggestions, just put it in the comment section below, or PM me if you're a little girl. And I'm with this series really. I'm doing it because I'm quite lucky because with like computers and stuff, I can click on quite quickly. I mean, computers pretty much the only thing I can do that with really has been schoolwork and whatnot. I'm a bit of a fuck up with at times anyway. So computers is quite good with me, but a lot of the people that I've spoken to say they have no idea how to use After Effects whatsoever, because it doesn't come up to you straight away. It doesn't shout you in the face, you need to do this with me. So I'm trying to keep this as basic as possible for the start of it, and then I'll get into more complex stuff. I mean, the colour correction light rays, I have to admit I've only just learned, but I think it's going to be stuff that I'm going to use a lot more because I think it gives that amazing effect. And as you see the things just rendering now, the light rays give it that bit more sparkle. But the colour correction is quite important, because the colour correction, if you just put light rays on its own, it'll look horrible, and it wouldn't look like it's working. So it sort of syncs there. I think the DSR is pretty loud compared to the clip, so I'm just going to change the audio to, let's say, -5. So that'll work a little bit better. So what you want to do is you want to do that with each of the shots, and you want to Twixtor the keyframe so it matches up perfectly. So with this one, it needs to be a little quicker. So go back into your effect controls, and I'd say adjust it to 1110. Obviously it's going to be different with you, but 115. If you don't have any clips, by the way, YouTube Clip Hive, they'll have plenty, 59.94 frames per second clips. So, but you have to put their intro and the link in the description. So if you got your own clips, use them. But if you're a bit stuck, Clip Hive. Just change this to 1.4 or 1.35. See how this looks. 160. Let's just have this. So now that's where he shoots again. And so my brother's trying to kill him. And sorry. And so here's the next gunshot. So you're just gonna drag in the DSL file again. Snap it on. So now we've got 2 shots synced. With Twixtor, I recommend that you play around with it, do something different, because syncing's probably the most important part of editing. So maybe when after he shoots, it goes slow, speeds up when he's running, then quickens up, and yeah, it's your choice. So that's the more complex way. I mean, I know it's easy, it seems easy, but it can take a long time. And if you're just doing one little OCE for Trickshot, there's no real point. You can, because there's another way which I think works just as well, but as I said earlier, only works with one clip edits and trick shots. So I'm just going to go to new composition, that's all fine, and go to import the first Black Ops 2 trick shot I hit. If I can find it, clips. Oh, come on, I can't find it. This one. Yeah. So the clip's not amazing, but it's not really about the clip, it's about the tutorial. And I'm just going to copy and paste the colour correction I've already had into there. Paste. So now we've got the colour correction, all that. I'm always going to import a song quickly. So obviously you can use the same song, but I like being different. Ginger. You blocked me on Facebook. That's quite a nice song. So I'm just going to drag that in as well. Press LL. And as you can see, the first beat's about there. So what you want to do is, instead of finding the beat of the song, you want to find the shot of the player. So I shoot just there. So what you want to do now is drag it along until you find a beat. So there's another beat just right here with the song. You can see, yeah, that's fine. So now, just as you shoot, there'll be explosion of sound from the song as well. And I've got quite lucky with this clip, but you might not get the same lucky because I've only adjusted it a tiny little bit. But for this anyway, you want to double click this and you want to change the audio levels at the start of the clip. Make sure at the start, and you're going to drag it all the way along to -48. You're going to keyframe it and you're going to drag it along a little bit, then you're going to change it to 0. So that means the song fades in, so you don't suddenly get someone talking, and it's a lot cleaner anyway. So now we'll just have the shot, and boom. I'm going to drag in the DSR file that we used earlier, snap it onto the shot, so right there. So now if I render this out, okay. Alright, so while we'll wait for this, I just want to say a couple more things. That, well, I'm trying to find some way of sorting out my computer because it's ridiculously slow, and it's hard to do many edits with a slow computer. That's the only reason really I've not focused on editing completely, because I mean playing, I've pretty much given up of it because of Black Ops 2, because theatre absolutely sucks on it. I mean, I hit a triple wall bang to 5-man on raid, quick scopes, no hard scopes, anything like that, and look on theatre, not there. And same thing happened before 3 times, so I've just given up on it. I play MW3 a bit, but it's just not as fun. So I'm hoping I can sort out my computer so I can just go on with editing, because editing is just so much more fun than playing. I mean, there's no more hassle, there's no raging or anything like that. So this is nearly rendered, so I'll just play it anyway. So that's it for this tutorial. If you want anything else or anything clarified, any questions, make sure you comment, and obviously like and subscribe, and I'm out.